Getting a little low on the fluid, are we? Get on in here, Pisces. Welcome, welcome, welcome on in, honey. Yes, let's get on in here and see what we got for y'all.
All the wishes and dreams come true.
Just in getting into the just a few little downloads I got for you. Some of y'all maybe, I feel like you now I'm hearing dodge the bullet, okay? But like, whatever this is, it ain't no longer your concern. No longer your concern, honey. So, congratulations. That's why I heard, I feel like somebody done dodged a bullet for real. Congratulations. Let's clear that energy. Yeah. And then I kept hearing alter ego. So you may be in your shadow energy. Shouts out to my fellow Virgos. Mind your volume real quick. You know, clear it with sound. My stomach is ready, honey, but my stomach is talking and it wasn't doing all that before. I promise you it wasn't. Yes, yes, yes. So let's get into this, honey. Alright. Pisces. What we got, Pisces? What we got? For Pisces spirit. This is Pisces. So what y'all doing? How you doing? Hope all is well. We got to get into this and see what's going on, baby. Okay. Two may be important. Who just had this? The number 2 may be important for some of you, for real. You got 2 cards as you see. And who did I just do that had this? The Council in reverse, number 11, which is potentially another number 2. And then fire. I'm trying to think who had this Council in reverse. Kathy? I feel like it was Kathy. Fire is in number 19, which definitely may have something to do with a Leo. And I think the sun may have came out with this in their reading. So go check out their reading. But the gist of it, and even what's coming through for y'all, is somebody may not be heeding the call is what I hear, or even the message. Like, this is Libra. It's bringing me Libra energy, I guess, because they're 11, and because the Council just reminds me of like judgment, even like judge and jury. You know what I'm saying? Like, Libra has to do with justice and court and all of that. But anytime I also get the Council, it's like I'm hearing meeting of the mind, but it's something to do maybe even with your spirit squad, or somebody literally like needing to or wanting to receive counsel, even if it's not from spirit, from a counselor. You know, I've even heard a teacher, a mentor, somebody you can confide in. But because it's in reverse, that ain't happening. Like, it's blocked. Somebody's blocked off. You may have blocked off communication or even counseling if you are the counselor, Pisces. Counseling, let's say, said fire sign, for example, Leo especially, but could even be Sage or Aries, okay? Or even Libra, for me to be getting Libra energy with this counsel. But something also even to do with the heart way, because even upright, she's kind of holding or even blocking off her heart chakra, right? And then I'm drawn to this heart in the center of the fire, which is what Leo rules, essentially. Like solar plexus and even heart chakra, but it's bringing me heavy heart chakra. And I almost see even a figure in prayer, like something like this heart. Like I even heard burning passion, burning fire, desires. 111. You may start seeing repetition of 1. Because 19 is potentially a 10 and or a 1. Bottom of the deck we have Plague. Number 6, it definitely may have something to do with air signs, especially Libra. What you cutting out or need to. or who you done block. I'm telling you, communication with. Somebody done cut somebody off, clean off. This is a nice little blade though. Somebody do, what is it called? I was about to say archery, chaplain. What is it called? Now I was about to say locksmith. What is it called? Blacksmith. Yeah. Somebody do that? Somebody got a special blade? Somebody name any blade? Okay. I'm telling you, this was the final bottom of the deck for Cappy when the council came out. So y'all might want to check out that reading, and it's another number one. That's 1111. But I'm saying this is my spirit energy or your ancestor energy. I don't know if I showed y'all this way. But yeah, somebody is not, somebody is blocked off or blocked. You done blocked communication with somebody. And even with Cappy, I told him like this, the hearts are going in two different directions. It's a heart on the crown and a heart, of course, where the heart chakra is, but they face in two totally different directions. So it may be someone, speaking of ancestor, couldn't just be a family member, but someone y'all moving in two different directions. And the lightning and the thunder, something got to change. It's about the mental. This lightning brings me that crown chakra. It's all about the awareness, the enlightenment. Even the number 30 brings me to the third chakra, which is, your sixth chakra, third eye chakra. I heard fire in my veins. Because this looks like a being as well. It is. I don't know if it's going to come up on camera, but, and this is at the solar plexus and heart chakra, the lightning, the ball of lightning when I turn it upright. So I hope y'all can see it. It's a shadow. Here's the outline, the head, the two arms, and of course this is the torso, and then the legs. They don't go all the way down, but can y'all even see that? Anyway, it's there. So maybe, did I say somebody in their shadow, their alter ego, which is your shadow side, which is Virgo? Maybe you done blocked it. I don't know. I feel like the Virgo is the council. Like, that's where the wisdom is trying to come from. Or maybe this is going to be during Virgo season. Something big about it. Which is vastly approaching. Like, oh, that's crazy. Because somebody may even be a Leo, Virgo, cusper. But technically, at the time of filming, we're still in Leo season, right? And what's today? Something may be happening on the 11th or even 19th. 10th may have happened. They even talking about Mercury going back direct, because Mercury went direct on the 11th. But anyway, something may have happened on, or may be occurring on the 1st, 10th, 11th. Honestly, 1st, 9th, 10th, 11th. What I say? 19th or even 30th or 6th. Okay. Wow, I'm telling you, it has to do with Virgo or something about it. And even this being a 40 brings me back to the fourth chakra is the heart chakra. Is that your lover? Why am I in secret love? That may be what you receive in the message, or maybe who you done block. Let's say somebody going in two different directions. But this always brings me the fact that somebody gonna have to go deep in the darkness, deep in the woods, deep in the depths of your soul to really maybe even receive this enlightenment. Maybe that's what somebody's refusing, to really just tap into themselves, to their higher self, and receive this wisdom. So I don't know why somebody's unstable though. Obviously. And the Pachamama Earth energy is here to encourage that. Because you got to get ready for some big shift, some big change. Maybe you avoiding this change or avoiding cutting whatever this is out, Pisces. I don't know, we got to go deeper. But even with the 6, that's all about, and the 4s, that's all about balance, stability, harmony, peace, right? What is this for Pisces? Messages of fading truth. 2. It's something about the number 2. We got Curandera of Earth and then 7 of Fire. Wow. The Curandera of Earth is generally the king. But this is all, this deck is, I want to read you what the Curanderas, their energy stand in, no matter what suit, what it stands for in just a moment. But with that energy is generally Cappy, heavy for me, or even Taurus. So go back and check that Cappy reading now, or you may even want to stay tuned for the Taurus reading. I'm telling you, something you're going to have to protect. Sweetgrass and cinnamon. Cinnamon will ward some things off too. Protect your mind, like get grounded. Because it's something somebody they block, they not tapping in. And then this skull right here, that's definitely bringing me to the mental. You know what I'm saying? Your psyche. What are you trying to create? Because she weaving together this sweet grass. And it's funny because the hat is on the ground, which is off the crown. And I said something you're going to have to protect. It's not protecting the crown from the sun or whatever, from this fire. Look, you know, from this Leo energy. So, like, yeah. And then I told y'all, even with that lighting that was at the solar plexus and heart, as well as aspired central, the heart being centered, focus, because it's almost even like a magnifying glass. Like it is the focus, you know. It is in this. If this was the magnifying glass, it's the focal point, right? So like, what are your heart's desires? And somebody not really tapping in. Maybe you're not spending time with yourself. I even hear pay attention to your dreams. Protect your energy. What are you giving to that's draining you, that you need to cut out? Wow, 6 of water, borage. This is bringing me back to that innocence, the childlike innocence, because even the fire, sun, Leo energy can speak on it. So maybe this is even something that you've always wanted to do as a child, because 6 of water can also talk about, you know, the nostalgia, even reminiscing, right, about the past. That's confirmation. Wow. So yeah, what is it that you've always wanted to do when you were a kid? And wow, 10 of air, maybe it's stressing somebody out, because something has got to end. You got to cut something out. And I just feel like it's just, I heard mental unrest and stress. Protect your crown, alfalfa. 2 of fire. Listen, if 2 ain't y'all number, y'all gonna start seeing 22, 2, 2, 2. Definitely repetition of 2s. Anything that adds up to 2, because I'm drawn to I felt like it was 2 6s. Maybe it's not. Anyway, whatever. B-bomb, that's beautiful. B-bomb is it's really dope. It's a pollinator. It's a great attractor as well as a protector in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like, look into it. Look into it. Because it's even a scythe in the background. Can y'all see that? You're going to have to make a decision with this 2 of fire. And it talks about like patience and mapping it out. Again, going with what your desires are. This is Aries energy generally for me. 10 of air, could be any air sign. Gemini heavy is coming through. Libra or even Aquarius. I told you the council is bringing me Libra energy anyway. And wow, everything that I said, that's it. That's it, that's all. That's the truth with this Ace of Air. Because this was even bringing me the Ace of Swords, the blade. That was bringing me Ace of Swords for real. Because he is the truth. He is so real. And I love the way that it makes me feel. And if I am a reflection of him, then I must be fly, because his light, it shines so bright. I wonder, does he know? Do you tell him? Him or her, y'all know that's just song. India Ari. The truth. Stand in your truth. Again, going back to what it is you've always wanted to do, who you wanted to be, what you wanted to see in your life. What is that? And go after it. Protect it with all your might. Yeah. Pay attention to your dream that keeps coming through. All right. My bad, y'all. This is me from the future. And I realized I forgot to, oh my God, that's powerful. Anyways, I realized, I'm gonna tell you what I say, oh my God, that's powerful in a minute, But anyways, I forgot to read y'all what the curandera energy in this deck, energies, represent, okay? And it reads, it says curanderas, in parentheses, it has healers. It says wisdom, legacy, counsel. No coincidence. That's why I said, oh my God. So the curandera cards feature ancient herbs that have been used by humans for centuries. They are plants that have medicine particularly valuable for elder women, but are useful for people of all ages. The plants themselves are established and well known. The herbs of the curandera cards are vehicles for stories. They highlight the herb crafter's role as keeper of secrets. They invite her to explore the world by listening for magic. The curanderas correspond to kings in traditional tarot decks. They represent faith in the mysterious. They approach adventures with kindness and curiosity about the outcome. The curanderas call us to a time of trust and respond to questions with, quote, maybe so, end quote. Linked to the initiation that began with deeper areas of study in the sevens, they represent the fulfillment of the herb crafter's higher calling. Higher calling, higher calling. Come on, Big Crit. But it says they are the keepers of the elements, showing us how to preserve and protect what we value. Didn't I say something about protection anyway? It says, as guides, they offer the gift of wisdom. That's powerful. I want to read you that curandera of Earth card. Sweetgrass is on page 109. Wow. 10 and or 1. It says, the living earth is our greatest teacher. Braid together love, health, and wealth, then give it away. Wow. Man, come on. Let a holy fragrance bring you home. Then we have the giveaway. It says, several strands of sweetgrass have been woven into long braids in a well-tended meadow. An old woman weaves the long blades directly from the earth. Her hands are weathered from working the land. Her old sun hat, worn from decades of use, rests nearby. Her bracelets jingle as she lovingly connects with the sweet grass, humming as she weaves. It says, the curandera of earth knows that when we share the sweetness of life with another, all may thrive. She brings attention to the rich bounty that nature provides. She visits her garden and the wild places often and shares her knowledge freely with her people. Sweetgrass grows best in community with other prairie land plants. She understands, as Robin Wall Kimmerer, writes, in parentheses they have inbreeding sweetgrass. I guess that's what the book or article or whatever it's called. And I quote, sweetgrass flourishes when it is harvested and declines when it is not, end quote. The curandera of earth tends the land out of a heart overflowing. She says, quote, thank you, thank you, thank you, end quote. People are drawn to her grounded, steady presence. Her counsel brings faith and inspires prosperity. Wow. 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 Because that's what I was going to say anyway. It's like abundance, that the gift that keeps giving. Because it says it blossoms, what it say, when you harvest it, right? Where did they go? Sweetgrass grows best in community with other prairie land plants. Sweetgrass, the quote, or where she cited Robin Wall Kimmerer, quote, sweetgrass flourishes when it is harvested and declines when it's not. So it's like what they say in gardening life, the more you cut, the more you, what is it? Yeah, the more you cut, the more you receive, or some kind of way like that, like the more that comes in return, right? You prune and it prospers. Anyways, maybe that's what's going on with you. Anyway, I had to come back with it, and as you see, that's why. There's another message upon message upon message. Thank you for tuning in. Back to the regularly scheduled program. But all right, my beautiful Pisces, that's where I'm going to leave it, honey. I pray that it resonates. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, especially and including yourselves, and I hope that's what you're here for, all right? Whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. so very much for doing so. Truly appreciate it. And if you made it this far, drop me some fireballs in the chat, all right? Or even some swords. Yeah, appreciate that. And I pray that you get balance and receive whatever message and guidance that you need, all right? If you would like to join me for any more videos, any more such as these, please do check the playlist on the channel. I hope and pray you find what you're looking for, and I hope and pray to see you there. If not, take care. I love and thank you anyway. And until the next one, y'all, be easy. Don't forget your love and light, because it truly makes everything all right.